Hey, how's it going, everyone? In this video, I'm gonna do a very simple and easy tutorial that shows how to run this model and how to train any of your custom data sets. The first thing we need to do is to open up a such a Google Colab notebook, and then we need to clone the Yolov5 GitHub page, and we can do that by hitting this start button. And it's going to be cloning all of the Yolov5 files for us. So once the cloning is complete, it's going to print out this setup complete message. And the next thing we're going to do is to manually import some of the folders that's gonna contain all of our images and annotations. So we can do that by creating three separate folders. And the first folder is train, and the second folder is going to be valid, and the third folder is going to be test. And we're going to be using these three folders in our training. And now we can so inside each folder we can basically create another folder, another two folder. So new folder inside valid. So this one is going to be images. That's gonna contain all of our image files, and another folder. So this one is gonna be, I'll call it labels. So this one is gonna contain all of our annotations to the corresponding images. So we'll do the same thing for the rest of the two folders. So create new folder, images, new folders, labels, and test. We'll do the same. So all right, so now we have all of the folders created. So the next thing we're going to do is to manually import some of the pictures or some of the annotations to these three folders. We can do that by, so for example, I'm going to be using these data. So I'm going to drag and drop some of the pictures inside these folders. So for example, so I will drag and drop 5 pictures into each of the folder. So for example, I'll select the first 5 pictures inside this dataset and drag it to the test folder. So images, and you're gonna select OK, since once you're out of the session, all of your data is gonna be deleted. All right, so that's out of your images there. So, and you need to upload the corresponding annotations. So these are the first 5 annotations. So you need to drag and drop here. All right, so we can do the same thing for the rest of the 2 folders. And now we can select the second 5 pictures, and we can basically, oops, sorry, drag and drop to the train folder. And labels. And obviously, we're going to be using much more pictures in our actual training. So the reason I only selected like 5 pictures is only for demonstration purposes. So we're gonna do this for labels. Okay, now each of these three folders contain some pictures and some annotations, and now we can begin our training process. Let's just confirm that everything is correct. Yep. And in order to do so, we need to also manually import or you should create yourself a very simple YAML file. So inside this YAML file, that's going to contain all of your the location to your training folder and the location to your validation folder. And the NC over here basically stands for the number of classes. So in our Lacquer Intelligence case, we have active cells and dormant cells. So that's going to give us two classes. And the number, so the names here stand for the name for each class. For example, 0 over here stands for active, and 1 over here stands for dormant. So we need to also upload this YML file to our, so we can just drop the YML to our root folder here, which is, I think it's content. So if you have any question regarding how to create a YAML file for your training model, so please let me know and I can answer your questions. And now what we need to do is to visualize, just to confirm, we actually have our YAML file. We need to try to visualize it. So what we can do is let's first check what is our current working directory, and we can do that by printing pwd. So our current working directory is inside. I don't know why there are so many Yolov5, but we're currently inside the Yolov5 folder, and there's another Yolov5. Oh, what is happening? Oh, I cloned it. I cloned Yolov5 folder twice, but that doesn't matter. So we can go back. So we have to change our current working directory all the way back to content, since we stored our data.yaml here. So we can do so by typing cd dot dot. So that's going to go to the previous directory. We can do this again and again. So now we're inside this root folder over here, and then we can visualize our data.yml. So yeah, it looks pretty good. And then we can import this. We can import the YML and define a number of classes based on the YAML. So basically, we're importing this into our model. So all right, so this is complete, and now we can go to and now we can visualize. We can try to visualize our model configurations by going to so specifically over here we're going to be using Yolov5s, since S stands for small data sets. We don't want our training time to be like extremely long, so that's why I kind of choose this Yolov5s. So we can try to visualize. As you can see, we have a bunch of anchor and backbone, and these are basically our neural net here. And we can customize the IPython write files, so we can also write some of the variables. So we can basically run this, and we need to write the Yolov5s YML file too. So we're going to basically click that, and now we can begin our training process. So basically, all you need to do is to click the run button here. So click this, and another friendly note is that if your model involves a lot of a huge data set of images and annotations, you need to make sure that you install you kind of import a automatic uh, clicking code to your um, console here. So basically, you can use this function. So what this function does is it's gonna click reconnect button. So basically, it will keep your uh, it will keep your model training from disconnecting. So basically, what you can do is you can open up your inspect, and you can copy and paste the code here and run it. So and yeah, let's just wait for this 50 epochs to finish. Yeah, since we're only using an extremely small amount of data set, it makes sense that the mean average precision is 0. But if you use like a relatively reasonable data set, it's not going to be 0. It's going to be starting from a very small number, and it's going to be going up very gradually. So now, what that JavaScript code is gonna do for you is is that every minute it's gonna click that reconnect button, and you're gonna be prompted with this window. So this will be a reminder that uh, some like automatic code is doing active clicking for you. Now we have our model ready. So and to visualize the mean average precision, which is an important uh, parameter to measure the accuracy of your model, so we can visualize our tensor board. So it basically tells you how some of the so it basically shows you some of the diagrams. So for example, this mean average precision and recall rate and loss and so on. So you can see the mean precision is actually 0 because we only included 5 images for each of the folder, which makes sense. And after that, you can basically ignore this. Yeah. So what this does is this is gonna display the ground truth data for you, and what this is gonna do for you is gonna print out an augmented training example. But our emphasis should be on like running the model, so running our model on a video. So let's just like visualize our run result. So we have a best. So best PT is the model with the best mean average precision, and last.pt is your last epoch, the mean average precision for your last epoch of training, and and to test your um, your model on a video, you can basically drag and drop a video to your so for example, if you want to like use this video, you can basically drag and drop this video to here, but I'm not gonna do it because it's super simple and easy to do. And after you have done that, you can basically execute this command, so which is gonna generate frame to frame some of the so some of the inferences for you. So and yeah, so that's about the core of this video, just to show you guys how to like import some of your custom data sets to this YOLO file, and then how to use the generated model. Oh yeah, before I end this video, I want to show you guys how to actually save the model you've trained. So to save the model you've trained, you need to execute this, which is gonna mount author. So now, so basically, it's gonna tell me some authorization code. I'll just type it here. Okay, so we're gonna mount the content to our Google Drive, and then you can basically save. So copy your this can either be best.pd or last.pd, depends on which model you want to use, but I typically use last.pd. And basically you can copy this. Okay, so it looks like Yolov5 runs. Runs Yolov5. Wait. Oh, so sorry. This is supposed to be experiment 0. Since like I did 2 experiments in my last round, so that's why, yeah, I forgot to change it. So now, so it's gonna be saving this model to your Google Drive, and you can confirm that by actually going into your Google Drive and check it. So it should be um, located in your Google Drive somewhere. Yeah, as you can see, it's right here. So okay, so that's about the end of the video. I hope this video makes things much easier for you, and please let me know if you have any question. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and